name is Krishanda Cowan, and I am the Chief Executive Officer of the American Heart Association. Our association is a nonprofit, voluntary health agency funded by private contributions. Our mission statement is to build healthier lives, free of cardiovascular diseases and stroke. That single purpose drives all that we do. The need for our work is beyond question. Today, I will be speaking on heart disease, but I do feel it is crucial that everyone here understands who the American Heart Association is and what we are accountable for. I will start this presentation by giving you a little history about the association. I will not elaborate on this much, but I do feel it is important to understand our history. In the year of 1924, the American Heart Association was organized by 6 cardiologists. We are the nation's most ancient and meaningful voluntary organization. Started by 6 individuals, we now are over 22 million volunteers and supporters strong. But we also have over 3,000 individuals employed at 156 local offices throughout the world. Our top priority is to prevent heart disease and strokes, but we also hold the responsibility of funding resourceful researches in which we have contributed over $1 billion. We are also responsible for battling for forceful public health policies and providing for useful tools and information used to maintain and enhance the lives of human beings. So here's the question of the day. What is heart disease? Well, heart disease is a disease that affects the functions of the heart. It involves the heart, the vessels, the muscles, the valves, and or the internal electric pathway. It is considered the leading cause of death between both men and women. Being that there are several distinct types of heart disease, this only increases the risk of problems. These types include coronary artery, which affects the arteries of the heart, valvular heart disease, which affects how the valves function to regulate blood flow in and out of the heart, cardiomyopathy, which affects how the heart muscle squeezes, heart rhythm disturbances, also known as arrhythmia, which affects the electrical conduction, and heart infections, which is where the heart has structural problems that develop before birth. Among these 5, the most common is coronary artery disease. This is where there becomes a buildup of cholesterol plaque inside the artery walls, causing it to become partially or completely blocked, decreasing or stopping the blood flow that runs through it, with the ending result of a heart attack. If this happens, warning signs usually occur. These warning signs include chest pain, shortness of breath, sweating, nausea, and an irregular heartbeat. The scary part about all of this is that sometimes you will have no warnings at all. It is reported that about 630,000 Americans die from heart disease each year. Now let's stop and think about this. That is a lot of lives. If we break that number down, that is 1 out of every 4 deaths in America. Wow. So, the American Heart Association created a proposed policy that I will unfold here in just a minute. and we ask that you take thoughtful consideration in voting yes to this policy. It involves environmental changes affecting the entire United States population to change adverse behavioral patterns as the first goal of a comprehensive public health strategy to prevent heart disease and stroke. As mentioned earlier, heart disease is the #1 killer among us. This health issue affects many individuals, especially those who smoke, those who battle with hypertension, high cholesterol, diabetes, and obesity, and those who have a family history of health problems. This disease can and will divide a community. The reason being, the disease is a permanent part of an individual's life, causing most to be depressed and separate from the outside world. Heart disease is a health issue that requires attention simply because life can continue with the proper care. This policy will affect everyone because we all play a role in making this policy be effective, whether we are the ones living with the disease or implementing the education. By voting this proposed policy into effect, lives will be healthier, causing them to be prolonged. As I stated at the beginning of this presentation, the American Heart Association has contributed over $1 billion in helping fight the changes that needs to be made. With a vote of yes, many lives will be changed. Education and counseling will make a world of difference. There are many lifestyle changes that can be made to living a healthier life with heart disease. These changes are eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, deleting smoking, and controlling your blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes. All of these will help manage this disease while living a normal life with your loved ones and friends. We want to encourage these individuals living with this disease that their lives are not over. With knowledge, we can all make a world of difference if there is enough effort to push this cause. I ask again that you take this policy with serious thought and please vote it into effect. Thank you and have a nice day.